Hey guys, this is Cameron with Fishing Addicts Northwest and Gone Catching Guide Service. And in this tutorial, we're going to show you guys how to pull up a river anchor using a sliding ball setup. Now, when using a sliding ball setup to pull a river anchor, you're actually using the power of the boat to pull the ball upstream, which slides it down the line and therefore pulls the anchor up off the bottom. However, when I want to get started doing this, I need to make sure that I have enough rope in between the ball and the nose of my boat to allow me to take the boat and pull beside the ball and get out around it to start pulling it upstream. I'm generally going to want to have the ball on the side that I'm going to be driving the boat on so I can have a better visual of it as I'm pulling upstream. However, depending on if I'm anchored around other boats or have other obstructions, I'm going to have to practice pulling it from both sides of the boat. Now that I've got the buoy ball behind me, it's going to start sliding down the line, pulling the anchor up off the bottom. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm never going to tie this rope to any of my cleats on the side of the boat or on the back of the boat. If that anchor was to stick and the boat was to slide back over the line, I would be pinned backwards in the current, which is a huge no-no. After a little bit of practice, I'm going to be able to recognize what that buoy ball is doing when the anchor is pulled tight to it. So the anchor looks like it's pulled tight to the ball now, and once I release pressure, the catch should not allow the anchor to slide back down the line, and the anchor is going to be floating right below the ball. So now I've got a nice slack line to pull in my anchor, and depending on if I'm fishing around other boats, one tip that you could do is when you're pulling your anchor up is actually to pull it out into the mainstream of the current or away from obstruction, so it gives me enough time to pull my buoy ball and my anchor in. Now that I've got my anchor pulled up, my ball has been slid down to my anchor, so I'm going to want to make sure that I've put enough slack in that line for when I re-drop to go fishing again. So there you go, guys. Pulling your anchor can be one of the most dangerous operations you can do in the river, especially in fast currents, and there's a lot of mistakes that people make. And I mean, just last week I seen a guy tie into the back cleat trying to pull his anchor, and that anchor stuck, or he got around another line.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Flipped backwards and in trouble. So, keep, like I said in every video, practice, 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 away from boats, away from danger, away from fast currents.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. This is Cameron Black from Gone Catching Guide Service. Obviously, you guys know him from Addicted and Fishing Addicts Northwest.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you guys subscribe. We have a lot more of these series coming, and please comment on the video. Let us know what you want to see. What do you want to learn? What do you want to know about fishing in the Northwest or just fishing in the United States in general? Because I think me and Cam are going to do some traveling this year, hopefully, and get around and do some other things in different areas. So subscribe, follow along. We got some awesome things coming. Don't forget to go buy yourself an Addicted hat.
Of course.
See you on the river.
Bye, guys.